And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Oakland Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Blackburn. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he pops up the bunt. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. These fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Brewers back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Jordan Hicks.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Fires over to Hoskins. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Darryl Hernandez.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
The pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Adamas, the throw to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Hicks checks over to first, and he's back. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. The A's strand 1. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Tosses across the first and quickly one away in the second. Now here's Jake Bauers. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Noda steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. That's inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard, that gets through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in East Bay, we head to the bottom of the second. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Seth Brown. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Brown goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Here's a high chopper. Adames. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. In the air, out towards right center. Bauers sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And it's fouled away. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Two outs. Next offering is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air to left down the line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car mode. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Man at second. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. Soderstrom at second with 2 down. And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Chourio gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Blackburn, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and Martinez is out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
This is Bryce Terang. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Top of the third, no score. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. bottom of the inning. Now here is number 8. Hicks back to work. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Chourio fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good outside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jacob Wilson. Up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Strike on the inside corner. That's to third. Terang tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Darryl Hernandez. On the ground to short, Adames. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in Oakland as we go to the top of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And the pitch. That one to first. Takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1 so far. That to right. And a couple of quick outs. William Contreras now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
William Contreras.
Out to short. Hernandez whips it to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom of the 4th, digging in for Oakland, Zach Gallo. The pitch. There's a strike.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And he deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here is Brent Rooker. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Line and a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. Bauers in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And the right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? I mean, that thing was going to go a long ways.
Now the designated
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. That's back. See you later. A towering shot to center. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now here is Jackson Chourio. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bounced out to short. Hernandez on the run. Throw to first. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's the catcher to hit. Tyler Soderstrom doubled his first time up. Short hop liner, handled it short. Rolls across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Butler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on the ground, and it goes just foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Number 8 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Now 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, right side, coming on, and he makes the catch, and that is that. The A's strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in the East Bay. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Bryce Terang. Blackburn back to work. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Sal Fraley up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. And a touchdown for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get it.
It was smoked through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. His righty-lefty splits there. Rips one to right. Base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Paul Blackburn gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn things over to the righty, number 14.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And now the right fielder, Jake Bowers. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
No ball. One strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Kicks and fires. And fouled off. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Kicks and deals.
1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Mason Miller up and loosening in the pen. Stripling warming up as well. The Brewers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one not close. 1-2 to count. And another ball. Two outs. Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
All loaded up here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Hoskins swings and blasts a high fly ball. Deep left field. Back there. It's gone. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Mitchell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. A wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. The Brewers up big in this one here in the third and final game of the series. And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Geloff racing over to make the catch, but they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jacob Wilson.
The third baseman, Jacob
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames zips it across. One away, bottom of the sixth. Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. And no one can get there. Around third, he'll score easily. It's 6-1. And he's there at third with a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So here's Brown at the plate. Turang over to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. RBI triple to bring in one for Oakland. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's the Brewers DH, J.D. Martinez. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Way out front for strike two.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Caught him looking for the K. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Gets under it and pops it up. And that goes foul. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
0-2 now. And it skips into dirt.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 6 and the A's 1. New pitcher on here, Taylor Clark.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental.
Oh, look at this. Throws from his knees, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So a man aboard, Tyler Soderstrom. Up next for the A's. 1 for 2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. To Adames, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Butler in the box again, takes a strike. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Out towards right center field. Mitchell gets under it, squeezes it, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Gott.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Out there to center, on the move. Makes the grab on the run, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, the shortstop.
Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 29th of the season, and they add a run. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next to hit, William Contreras. That one fouled off. Just missed. Ball. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg getting ready to go. Stripling getting loose as well. And another ball. One down, base is empty. High chopper to third. Wilson. The throw to first. And that is out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, number 8. Clark, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hernandez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. This one in the air, right field. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-1. The Brewers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Chourio tracks it down for the out. 1 left for Oakland. They're down 7-1. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Got back to work. And that's outside. Ball one. The Athletics have some bull. Action. Scott Alexander, the left-hander, up and throwing. Right-handed reliever. Splits the plate and a count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Gets the bunt down the right side. Noda. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's already homered here in this one. God throws to first, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Lead runner around second. Rip to third. Zips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. This to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a pitch. Ball 1 low. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Noda stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Right side, and that's just foul. The A's down to their final strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had a 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom, 1 for 3. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Brewers win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and